Hello everyone. Today I will explain a serious fraud scheme involving Josh Swajil, the owner of My Daily Choice, along with the company's top network leaders. I will detail how Josh Swajil scammed his own members through his side companies, Akashx and TradexMastery. In this fraud chain. In addition to Josh Swajil, network marketing leaders of the company such as Matthew Thayer, Ali Saylor, Armin T, and Joey Wilson are also involved. Now let's examine the details together. Approximately 7 to 8 months ago, I was invited by a friend to Akashx, a subsidiary of MDC. I was told that they had a good Forex-based application and that I could earn money by receiving trading signals Forex for a monthly membership fee of $180. I was already interested in Forex and managing my funds through FT, which is a well-known and reputable prop firm. The person who invited me said, "We have a partner prop firm here called TradexMastery." I had doubts about its reliability and asked 5 to 6 times, "Can I trust Tradex?" The relevant network leaders repeatedly assured me that it was trustworthy. They said, "If you don't receive your money, we will contact the company and take care of it." These leaders were daily sharing TradexMastery promotions in WhatsApp and Telegram groups and directing people to this firm. However, I later found out that they were receiving a 15% referral bonus for these referrals. In other words, they knowingly directed me there for their own profit. Later on, I paid $650 for each challenge. In total, I purchased 7 challenges, paying approximately $4,375 each time I failed. I bought a new one because I was determined to learn and succeed in this field. About 3 months ago, I developed a successful strategy. I started trading on TradexMastery, and on some days I was making $10,000 in just 3 weeks. I generated a total profit of $33,900 first. I submitted a withdrawal request for $15,500. If that amount had been paid, I would have withdrawn the remaining $18,400 afterward. According to their own rules, they were required to process payments within 21 business days. However, 21 business days passed and no payment was made. When I emailed them to ask why the payment had not been made, I received a response stating that it could sometimes take up to 30 business days. Yet even after 30 business days, no payment was made. I remained in constant communication with TradexMastery and Akashx network leaders. The only response I received was, "They will pay. Don't worry." The individuals I was in contact with, Hara Ilka Kakmak and Michael Amber, messaged people such as Tiffany and Ali Saylor to speed up the process. However, I was stalled for a total of 52 days. At the end of this process, I received an email stating that my withdrawal request had been rejected and my account had been closed. TradexMastery had recently been running constant discounts and promotions. The reason for this was their difficulty in paying profitable traders. Hundreds of people like myself were kept waiting for more than 50 days. However, they were still making payments under $10,000, using the revenue generated from selling new challenges. If you are not a top-level leader in payments above $10,000 are almost never made. They fabricate false excuses, reject withdrawal requests, and close accounts by claiming rule violations. In reputable companies, if there is a rule violation, the account is closed on the day the violation occurs. TradexMastery, however, closed my account 50 days after my withdrawal request, solely to avoid paying me. They provided no evidence of any violation. I've been trying to get my money for months. I had no choice but to make this video. If they weren't truly malicious, they would have solved the problem. According to information I later obtained, this company does not even conduct real Forex trades. There are 2 types of Forex execution. A book. Trades are sent to banks and liquidity providers. Book trades are not sent to the market. TradexMastery deceived us for months by using a B-book system with fake trades. Over the past 6 to 7 months, they earned approximately $5 million from challenge sales alone. Despite this, they did not pay high-earning traders. There are only 2 possible reasons for this. They lost all the money in Forex. They are paying only small withdrawals using funds from new sales as well. They refuse to pay people like me who earned $33,900. They do pay those who earned $1,000. In other words, they choose to victimize one person in order to silence dozens of others through Akashx's tap to trade feature. I lost thousands of dollars. The traders sharing trades are extremely unsuccessful. The person selling the prop accounts is the same person providing the signals, which is why the signals consistently result in losses. Josh Swajil openly states that he is the owner of My Daily Choice and yet when it comes to TradexMastery, he claims, "We are only partners, attempting to avoid responsibility." This is an obvious lie. TradexMastery also belongs to Josh Swajil. Leaders close to Josh Swajil, such as Matthew Thayer, Ali Saylor, Armin T, and Joey Wilson, knowingly turn a blind eye to this fraud. It is impossible to believe that they have no profit-sharing agreements. As a result of this process, I lost my 30-person network team, even small withdrawals being delayed for over a month. Poor customer support and unprofessional behavior completely dismantled teams. Although my sponsors, Michael Amberger and Hara Ilka Kakmak, tried to help, it is almost impossible to reach decision-makers within the company. Even figures like Ali Saylor are unreachable. Now I am being told the company's partnership with TradexMastery has ended. However, instead of compensating my $33,900 loss, they prefer to say, we no longer have any affiliation. Finally, I want to say this. If you are going to do this business, stay away from Akashx, my daily choice, and TradexMastery. In January, through my friends living in the United States, I will file official complaints with documented evidence proving that these companies are involved in financial fraud to the following institutions: Federal Trade Commission FTC, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC, Commodity Futures Trading Commission CFTC, FBI, IC3, U.S. Department of Justice D. In the next video, I will present documented evidence showing how these three companies worked together to defraud their own members. My only goal is to ensure that no one else believes these scammers and becomes a victim. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with friends who may have fallen into the with traps so they can be informed. Respectfully.